Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. I have a similar cheat here. I'm going to show you. This cheat. It has a lot of things. This it's a similar cheat. Eh? Well, don't play around. Yes, please, you're welcome to today's video. Actually, I was going to say you're most welcome to today's live stream. But soon, we are going to have a live stream. Very, very soon. And that live stream, it is going to be a very, very serious live stream. I can assure you. It's going to be a serious live stream. That one, I'm very, very sure. Very, very serious live stream. And you never know, it is going to be hashtag. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready. Hashtag. It is going to be a serious live stream. Be ready. I'm going to the day I'm going to have that live stream, I'm going to post it on the community. So that you be ready for that live stream. It's going to be a serious one. It's going to be a serious one. And I can assure you, you'll enjoy it. I'm planning for it. And I'm organizing. That's why you see smaller papers have started carving. Smaller papers. Yes, please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. You know, there are some people, when I laugh here, they will put their forehead like they have ate bomb. This platform is not for people to be having gloomy faces, to be having, this is a platform that we need to relax our minds from, the day work. Probably you're from office, you're very tired, maybe you're from seeing your girlfriend that have disappointed you. Or you're from seeing your boyfriend who have disappointed you. Here we try to make you smile at the end of the day. Oh, you have been having some challenges, you are looking for money, you are not seeing money. You just look like, And also this platform, we try to entertain our people. There are people who are staying alone in their homes. They don't have anybody to talk to. So in this platform, we also try to make them enjoy, to have a smile in their face. So when I see some individuals, when they come here, you see, I have not detailed what all this platform is about. It is not only about reaction, but we also try to make fun so that people be happy. So there are individuals who always comes here like, yeah, you overlaugh, you overdo what? Yeah, you're making, yeah, you're making fun. Yeah, they're not nice fun. If the fun I make here is not good for you, I did not go to your phone and tell you tap on David and start watching. There are people who are very, very arrogant. And these individuals, what I've come to realize, actually, one person who was talking like that, I got that person in some kind of a negative reactor there. And he or she was jubilating when they were talking about somebody in those negative channels. Then I got to realize, This person came from this side and he was, you know. So me, I know my good people who are here. Hmm? So we are going to continue with all what we have been, you know, what we have been doing. We need to make ourselves happy, not every day looking like, you see there are channels you can watch. You only listen, you listen until your ears start making noise. Tweet, 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 tweet. Eh? But here we try. I try my best to ensure that my people enjoy. Because I don't want to see my people every time. People are not happy. People are not what? Wewe, wewe. Yes, please, if you're this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. Actually, by the way, I even forgot to introduce this this video. So actually, in today's video, we are going to have Mayan. Mayan in this video. We are going to have the travel commando in this video. Then I think let's also have the princess in this video today, and I think we are going to have Gitiriba also in this platform. A lot is really on our table to handle, but I'm really going to try my best to ensure that we handle them. So please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Now, I even don't know where to start from. Yes, but now, first of all, before we go to the story of Mayan, let us first of all start with the travel commando. I would really want to thank the Almighty for, safe journeys, and the travel commando have reached Nairobi safely without any problem. So we really thank God for that, and we continuously pray for journey masses until they reach home and they start enjoying their new life with their baby in the village, Nyabuhansi. So we continuously still, it's still a journey. We still let's continue putting them in our prayers so that they reach up to the village. Yes, they reach up to the village. But I've really seen things are moving so well. Actually, I was watching one of the reactors. That is Carol. She was saying that for her, what she was interested in, she wanted to see if the princess was going to take her boyfriend to go and welcome the travel commando at the airport. That the part that she was looking for content is that when the boyfriend to the princess goes to the airport, and the travel commando will turn the camera directly to him, to the boyfriend, to the princess, that was the point that actually for her she was waiting. And to her disappointment, she did not see that. So they are not dealing with people also who are stupid. That one I want to show her. The people whom they are dealing with also is not stupid. They know that actually they're looking for content, and that is the reason why. You see, they have not this issue of this Mayan. They're focusing on now the princess and the boyfriend, and now the travel commando. They have decided to avoid this one, because I think they feel like they don't need to put their energy there. So actually, what they were praying for did not happen, and they are just left now hanging. So that will be their problems, and I can assure you that they have tried all the best, even plus coming out with a very, very funny pictures, put, this editing thing, you pick somebody's head, you put, now, like, if the neck is here, so you pick somebody's, a picture, you put it there, so that, but anyway, that is life. But we are still continue very, very strongly. So that is briefly about the travel commando. So really, we welcome him to Africa, and safe journey to the village, you know. And me, I'm really very happy that they have arrived here in Africa safely. Yes, before we go to the issue of Mayan, I would really want to handle a little bit of what is happening in the village. Gitteriba and the team is really doing very, very amazing job. And they're trying all the best. They're trying all the best. Actually, by the way, I can assure you a lot of people who are staying abroad, you know, few of them when they visit their villages, when they come back to the village, few of them are welcomed like the travel commando. A travel commando is a very, very special case. He's a celeb. A celeb, you know. And that's what some people still don't understand up to this point. It's only that the travel commando have tried to maintain um, low kind of, I don't know, can I call it low kind of level? Like it does not like showing off, you know. Does not. But he's a very, very serious celeb. And even when you see the type of activities that's happening just at his home at the moment, things are, you know, people are busy here and there, and so he's a special man in his own ways, you know. Even when other YouTubers pretend not to notice him, but they are being forced, by the way, they are being forced to actually notice, to acknowledge that he really exists. But you see some of the things just because of this jealousness, yeah, and the rest. But I can assure you, he is a very, very big celeb, very, very big individual. You know, not only to the village there, he is a big brand to Africa in general. And he deserved even to be given an escort car to take him to the village. He deserved it. Let me tell you, the taxes the government is getting from the travel commando is a lot of money. You know? And he is an asset to the government of Kenya. He is a very, very big asset to the government of Kenya. Very, very big asset. The money that man is paying in taxes is a lot of money. And by the way, he deserves to be protected. He deserves to be protected. But only that, you see, there are people who are pretenders. Because I can assure you, the taxes that man is paying is a lot of taxes compared to a lot of ministers in government. You know, sometimes when we talk about the things, you know, people take us, some people rubbish us, by the way. They look at that like we are talking nonsense. That man is paying a lot of taxes. A lot of taxes. That is facilitating a lot of things in that country. It's the truth, whether you like it or you don't like it, but it's the truth. You know? And such people are the one who are supposed to be protected. Even if the government does not want to send, you know, but of course also the travel commando probably will say no. Because he likes simple life. Simple life. But he deserves to be protected. That is an asset to the people of Kenya. Leave alone that Nyabohansi, leave alone what, to the people of Kenya. There are actually people who are coming to Kenya just because of the travel commando. Not one, not two. There are those even who are coming and we don't know them. And there are many. There are many. And we cannot know. But they will always come because they have been watching the videos of the travel commando. So that man is an asset. Is an asset. But of course, you know, the jealousness of our people here, you know. If that was a white man, let me tell you, Some people in that village, they were even going to go and sweep the roads to welcome him, if that was a white man. I'm telling you, that is how fake our people are. Some people, of course, I know it will pain some people when I talk like this. It will pain, but sometimes we need to tell people the truth. If that was a white man coming to the village, you will see how people will be lining themselves on the road. People will be lining themselves on the road there. But because this is our own, they're like, he's a normal person. Who cares? Who cares? The biggest problem we have here in Africa, people will always want to praise you when you're gone. But when you are still there, you will have a lot of enemies, thousands and thousands of enemies. You know? You see, there are people who are taking the travel commando like it's just an, the way these villagers are conducting themselves. This one, I grew up with him. I used to go with him in the same school. Yeah? We used to play football together. We used to eat mangoes together. We used to move around together. He's just like any other. You remember one of the villagers, the YouTubers, who are having the podcast that collapsed. He is my friend. We grow up together. You don't acknowledge that, even if you grow up together. But it's like a million times ahead of you. That's the problem. You see, even where Jesus was born, they're like, but this is a man who grew up from here. What now? So you're praising me. This is a man from here. That's the mentality we have here. We don't acknowledge that actually God has blessed this man. And he has moved a very, very big step in life, which we need to appreciate and acknowledge. You know? Actually, by the way, if you have noticed, a lot of people who values the travel commando so much, a bigger percentage of his audience that value his work so much, actually they are not from Kenya. I have not, mark me right, I have not said all of them. I have said a bigger percentage of people who value the work of the travel commando, actually they don't come from Kenya. It's the truth. It's a smaller percentage. And yet this is a person Kenyans in general would be proud of. They would be proud of. You know? In Uganda, I don't know whether we have a person who is traveling like the travel commando. Because we have one who is moving here within East Africa, I think he's the biggest YouTuber. I think the highest I think he has gone is maybe South Africa. I'm not very sure of that. So the people in this village of Nyabohansi, they have gold, but they are not realizing that that man is actually gold on their side. But you see them waking up every day, talking badly about him, insulting him, abusing him, and talking all. And they don't know that actually they're playing with a very important man. Very, very important. And they just needed to tap into his blessing. That was all. In a good way. In a good way. That is what a lot of people are not noticing. Me, I'm in Uganda. But I can assure you I'm able to tap. I'm able to tap into that blessing. When I'm here, by the way. When I'm here. What about people who are coming in from the same village like that man? What do you think would have happened? But because they are tapping in a wrong way, you look critically. People who have tapped that blessing from the, you look at Gitiriba at the moment. His channel is booming. Reason why? He's tapping it in the right way. His brother, his channel is booming because he is tapping it and everybody's like, let us now help. Let's promote. Nasto. You know? All this Mayuguno. Because they were able to tap in the right way. But these ones in the village who are after only issues, problems after problems, even if they are to tap, they will not tap the full blessings. They will not. That one I can assure you. You know? You think buying land next to the travel commando is a easy thing to go and buy land? That land that Gitiriba bought. You think it is just a walkover? He must have parted ways with a lot of money to buy that land. That shows you the impact. Actually, every land right now surrounding the travel commando is very expensive. Very expensive. You cannot just go with your little money that you can buy it cheaply. No. So even the villagers who have land, they have tapped into these blessings. But a lot of people still are not appreciating his work. That is it. Me, I'm here in Uganda. I'm here. I'm always here opening my mouth. I'm tapping. Yes. It is the truth. I mean, I don't want to lie. You know? I don't want to lie. So why should I lie? No? But the question is, am I doing it in the right way? That's the question. That's the question. You know? So, people who are always close to the blessings, you know, they will not want to go where a blessing is. They will always be opposing it. They oppose what is happening. They will always oppose. We have a very powerful religious place here in Uganda called Namugongo. Namugongo. Where the martyrs were, you know, were killed. It is called Namugongo, the martyrs. Namugongo is well known for the Catholic fraternity. People from Kenya walk from Kenya up to Namugongo here in Uganda. People from South Sudan, people from Congo, people from Tanzania, people from South Africa, people from where? Burundi, Somalia, you know? Even beyond Africa, people come here to Namugongo Catholic shrines here in Uganda. And when people are attending, it is in millions. It is in millions of people. But I can assure you, there are people who are staying next to that place who probably have never even entered there. It is not a lie. They are there. They are there. And they will always oppose what is happening there, calling all sorts of... But ask yourself, why is it that People are coming from Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, South Sudan, Somalia, South Africa, Nigeria. You know, Nigeria can never miss coming to Uganda here to that Catholic shrines, Namgongo. They don't miss. South Africa, they don't miss. Egypt, they don't miss. A lot of countries. Namibia, they don't miss. People who are coming from England, they don't miss. USA, they don't miss. They will always come here. But you find people who are close there that they will oppose it. Nah, what people do in that place, eh? And this is, they call it a, a holy ground. By the way, there is water there. It does not flow. It does not flow, and it does not dry in that holy place. That water does not flow. It does not dry. It is always there. And it is clean at Namgongo Catholic shrines. It is holy water. And whoever goes to that place will not miss living with that water. And that water has power. You know, sometimes when I talk like this, some people are like, hey, David, have you ever been there? You know? Have you been there? You know? So when you see me talking the way I'm talking, I know what happens there because I've ever been there. Not once, and even going up to there where I am, it is not even 20 minutes. So I know what I'm talking about. And I've been there several times. Even when you search on YouTube, you will see always. You know? So, even those who are close to the travel commando, they will not accept that he is a man who is blessed, who is supposed to open doors for most of these villagers. They will not accept. They will trash him. Just like some villagers who is saying that, where has he got his riches from? He has built such a house. If you remember, there was a old woman who was passing at the fence some time back. I have tried to look for that video, but I failed to get it. Some old woman who was making noise, shouting, yeah, that is witchcraft. Can witchcraft build houses? A lot of people in villages who are witch, have you ever seen them having nice houses? They tell you that one, that one is a witch. Have you ever seen them building nice houses? The problem here in Africa, when they see you have something, they start associating you with the wrong things. Yet the actual people who are associating you with those wrong things, they are actually the most dangerous people. Because why should a rich man kill you? For what? What will he benefit out of it? There are people who cannot believe that the travel commando at that age of his was able to construct that very powerful house, and also constructing a very powerful house for his mother. There are people who cannot accept that. They're saying, how comes this young man? For us, we have grown old and we have nothing. How comes? He must have gone. People start associating that you go down water. You go down what? Okay, you go down water and we see the money you'll come out with. That madness. Work hard and God will bless you. When you buy a car, you see, when you are in a village, there are villages here in Africa. Even I have them at my place. In the village, no one has ever bought a car. What people owns a bicycle, motorcycle, but a car is not there. And you who will buy a car, People even want to take even your life. How can he buy a car? He's showing off that he has money. You know, those villages are there. When you buy something for yourself, you become an enemy to all people in the village, except the few, including some family members will hate you because you have bought a car for yourself. They are there. These are not lies. These are facts. You know, there are people who can pretend, for me, my village is not like that. You have not just taken time to be with them. When they are talking about you, how you are very arrogant with your car. You know, when you buy a car, they start giving you all sorts of names. That man is very arrogant. Even if he gets you on the way, he does not want to carry you. He does not want to do. They are there. They will always want to accuse you for several issues. You know, like they participated in helping you to buy that car. So people are there. People are there. And people are not genuine people, by the way. People are not easy. People are not easy. You think those ones who are always criticizing the travel commando in their platforms, you think they're doing it for what? Some of them, by the way, are jealous. There are people who are doing it for just fun. But there are people who are actually meaning it. They're jealous. They are there. They are there. You see somebody sitting in easy platform making noise, shouting and throwing a lot of accusation here and there. Some of them actually means it. And some of them are just making it for fun. You know? But the majority of them, it is out of jealousness. You know? How comes that he has and for us we don't have? You know? That is why one of those negative reactors said, I will not stop. I will not stop. If it means doing what I will. You know? It shows you how greedy some people are. You see, let's appreciate people when they're still breathing. Not coming out, when somebody is no longer there, then you start, he was a very good man, a very disciplined man, go do what. Why can't you appreciate the person when they're still breathing? Why? And that's a very, very big problem. Me, I really don't know whether these rich people, these billionaires from USA, UK, and the rest, those billionaires, if people also hate them like how African we hate our own billionaires here. These smaller billionaires of ours. We hate them. People will always want to associate them with the wrong things. Like the travel command. Somebody even wants to block the road that goes to his home. If that is not jealousness, then what is that really? So please, let's learn to conduct ourselves fairly. This young man is not a blessing to only his family. No. He is a blessing to a lot of people outside there. Some of them, even we don't know. Some of them, even we don't know. So please, let's learn to respect some, let's learn to show respect sometimes. He cannot be perfect throughout his life. He cannot. Everybody has his shortcomings. And even those who are very busy criticizing him, abusing, and talking badly about him, even themselves, they have their own problems. Only that they don't put them on cameras. But the life of this young man is on camera. Every time he's on camera. Every time. Whatever he does, camera. That is why people were able to notice this is a weakness, this and the other one is a weakness. So, but why don't you take him the way he is? Why? take him the way he is, because that is who he is. Whether you want to do what, you might not be in position to change him. You know? If his wife was able to adapt to his standard, what about you who have been in position to watch him from how many years? And right now you come out that, you know, you are the one who knows, you want to you ask yourself, what about his wife who have known him for how many years now? Eh? Was able to adapt to his, you know, his type of life. What about you? What about you? Who is he? Probably somewhere in some, you know, there are people who can annoy. There are really people who can nag. There are people who can annoy. There are people, you know, there are people who feel you need to behave like the way for them they behave, even when you don't know them. But they want you to conduct yourself like the way, even when they're arrogant in their homes, they want you also to be the way they are. Eh? Yeah, you're arrogant. Then you're like, but now what? So what's it now? You know? So please, wait. Wait. Yeah, but it's a life. That's his life, no? That's his life. So actually, let's go. We are moving with this discussion. I don't know whether you are enjoying it. Let's move to on the topic of this young man called Mayan. Mayan is having a very, very hard time. Very, very hard time. You know, at first they thought these issues were just minor issues, that small issues, but it's becoming a problem. It's becoming really a problem. You know, it's no longer a minor problem. It's a serious problem. So actually, according to the documents that were presented in court, the girl is 17 years to 18 years. Not 18 to 19 years, according to the mother. It is 17 to 18 years. That is according to the papers that were presented to court, you know. So it's a serious issue. And I hear you can go to like 21 to 30 years in imprisonment, you know. So let him pray hard that something really happened, you know. The so-called the fisherman and the rest tried that, moving around trying to gather some things, you know, so that he can come out, but they failed. And actually supposed to go to court, is it on 13th? I think on 13th May, you know, I think 13th, around there. Those are very many days to be inside there. Very many days. It's not an easy thing. Though he claims that he has an experience, he has ever been there, but no one wishes to be in jail, you know. And they are planning to bail him out, you know, a bond, not even a bail, by a bond, you know. They asked them for, they didn't want cash. They want maybe like an asset, maybe if somebody has a logbook and a car, something like that, or somebody has land with a land title, then they ask for another issues, what you know, a lot of issues, which I might not be in position to explain all of them here. But all in all, he's not out as we speak. He's still in jail as we speak up to now. So it is not going to be a walkover. This case is a serious case. You don't play around with minors, by the don't play around with minors. And this is what we have been saying, that if he knew that actually was doing a wrong thing, he would have taken that girl back immediately. These issues came, probably would have survived, you know. But he also behaved, you know. And now do you see the most terrible issue with this case again, that even if they bail him, even if they give him a bond, another case has been filed against him, and they are suspecting it's Kukuman who have filed that case against him. So probably he might not again walk free. They might again re-arrest him and put him back inside. Are you seeing? So Kukuman has also filed a case, and I hear it is not a minor case, a serious case, serious allegation against him. serious allegation against him. So it is a very, very serious issue. It is not things that he used to play around with. It's a very, very serious issue now, according to what we are really hearing. And I've really seen how people are lamenting and cursing out Kukuman, actually. They're cursing him. How could he do that to Mayan? How could he do, including the fisherman also? He's cursing the Kukuman seriously outside there. But if it is not his time to go back to prison, he will come out. He will come out. But this should be a lesson to a lot of young boys outside there to really conduct themselves well. And also a lesson to Mayan that, he has just come out and again he is on another issue, the same issue. That means maybe probably he does not learn. Because I hear in courts there, they were calling him all sorts of names. Is it courts or in the police station? They were calling him all sorts of all those bad names. They were calling him. That even you who is representing him, you can have that fear in your heart that probably you are really representing a very, very bad person, a wrong person, So, if he was taking it as a joke, now let him see from there. Calling you see, the problem with a lot of people, they won't take issues as minor, even something serious, won't take it as a minor issue, which is not really good at all. So please let him conduct himself and really behave. Otherwise, let him not bring issues there. Because had he was crying, that he really cried and he was begging for forgiveness. He was begging for forgiveness. And his father also cried a lot, I hear. And it has been a hard thing, a hard day, not only to his friends, but to the family. I hear he was crying that actually he's alone. Nobody is going to help him out. A lot of crying that he was, but the fisherman was standing with him, that he tried. He has got almost all the documents for his bone. I don't know when, so that he can come out. So they were able to stay with him and ensuring that he sees them. But also they grab his phone, and his phone is having issues. I think maybe for the evidence and the rest. So it is not going to be a walkover. It is becoming a very, very silly case and very, very tight. Yes, so it is not going to be as they think. Even the fisherman himself was so surprised to see that actually the case they have been playing around with is now becoming one of the major cases they were handling today. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Please, if you have liked this video, please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and also put a notification bell so that whenever I post these videos, you will be among the first people to get these videos directly to your screen. Thank you so much, my good people. I would really want to take this opportunity to greet you all, and greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean, and not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much, my good people. In today's video, I would really want to wish all of you the best, and let's meet again in our coming video tomorrow. Blessing upon blessing. See you again tomorrow in our next one. Blessings.